Hey everyone, it's Courageous and it's September. And this is my first cash stuffing of the month, which is a magic month for me. So if you want to go ahead and watch this cash stuffing over here, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm almost to 200 subscribers and I do want to do a giveaway when I get to 200. So let's get me there. Ideally, I would want to get to 500 so I could get a community tab, but baby steps, baby steps. Let's get to 200, right? So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's get into the video. All right, so let's see how much we're stuffing. I went to the ATM, so I didn't want to wait for the bank to open. It's early. I want to get things done. So we are stuffing 50, 150, 50, 150, 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280. Just neatly here, neatly now. 280, 85, 90, 95, 300. 305, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 325. And if you saw my last video, well, my last two videos, I explained that I am doing things differently. Usually I stuff 2 weeks. I get bi-weekly pay. And I usually stuff 2 weeks of variable spending at a time. But because I don't want to make large withdrawals from the bank at this moment, I'm doing 1 week at a time. So this is going to be 1 week of variable spending. And this prop money over here is for my savings challenges and my savings. And that'll be in the next video and I'll explain it there. Okay, so you're gonna have to go watch. Dun, dun, dun. Building up the suspense. All right, so let's go into my wallet, Celeste. And she ain't got no money, she ain't got no money. So we are going to start with, once my tablet would load. There we go. All right, we're gonna start with food. And this week food is getting $150 as per usual. Well, since I raised it, since, you know, inflation. So we are doing 350s. So 50, 100, 150. Because inflation nation, you know. But you know, it's September. I still like, it's September. I still can't believe it. And we are, you know, I started school on Wednesday. I'm a college professor. I teach English. So I teach developmental English, composition, literature, creative writing, all of that good stuff. So I'm excited because I had a wide variety of classes this semester. And my daughter started the 3rd grade. Gas is getting $80. My daughter started the 3rd grade, so super happy about that. So 50, 70, 75, 80. How are you all doing? And gas is going down, y'all. Gas is going down. The food prices need to go back down because I'm sick and tired of paying $16 for some eggs. Editing Jess here. And I do want to say that the eggs did go down. I didn't have to pay $16.60 for some eggs that costed me $7.52 a couple months ago. But at least the gas is going down. Pets is not getting stuff this week. We're going to Jess. I am getting $10. So I am in the process of buying a house, which is why I'm only doing 1 week at a time, because I know they question like every withdrawal you make, every, you know, so I'm just doing it a little bit at a time. So that's why. And then spending, here we go, is getting $20 and that is $20. So I'm just, you know, doing 1 week at a time, which means more videos for y'all. So this is done. This is done. So I have had to make adjustments in terms of withdrawing money. And then this is my binder where I stuff the 2nd week, but since I'm not stuffing that, we're only in here for 2 things, which is Scarlett, her allowance. She's getting $15 because I went to the ATM. I don't have singles, but she's been doing a great job keeping her room clean. So I've just been giving her her money complete, her whole $15 instead of $1 a day like I used to. And I just have to break this 5 because I do make her donate some of her money, and I also make her save some of her money. So I have to break this 5, but later for that. So $15. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna put this in here because it's Friday and I know she's gonna spend it on McDonald's. So I'm actually gonna put it in my wallet because she's been asking for McDonald's. She wanted like, oh, well, it's the first day of school. Let's just put it in here. It's the first day of school. Let's go to McDonald's and celebrate. I'm like, I didn't know that was a thing. Meanwhile, she didn't even want me to celebrate by taking a picture of her. She's 8, but she is already a teenager in my mind. Like, she has a teenage attitude. She doesn't want to smile in photos. I have to like force her. Like, I need to take a picture of you. I need to commemorate these memories, you know, like you're my last child, you know. If you're new here, I do have another child. He is 17. He'll be 18 in October, and my daughter will be 9 in October. I have beautiful Libra babies, but it's just, it's going by so quickly. And then the last of this is $50. I moved my Courageous envelope from my short-term sinking fund binder only because I barely go in there anymore. Like, I just go in there for rent at the moment. So it's just like, I just moved it here since this is money that I spend more frequently. So my Courageous envelope is my envelope for whatever I choose to spend it on. If I decide to go out for drinks, oh, and I'm getting $50. If I decide to go out for drinks with colleagues or friends, if I decide to go do anything I feel like, it goes in here. And this envelope I made myself on Canva, and that's why it's so small, because I didn't have dimensions correctly, but I didn't want to reprint it. So I did that. The envelopes that you see in my wallet will be linked down below. They're from Gina Renee RM Budgets. The dividers are from Pixie Lax Planning. This one is from D at D versus Debt, and these are from Happy Budget Creations. So that is my cash stuffing. Let me get you an Oracle card. If you're new here, I also read tarot and Oracle, and I always pull an Oracle card for the community. This is the Poesis Oracle, and it's by Andrea Wan. And what I do, I ask my spirit guides, I ask the universe, you know, what message do you have regarding our finances for the next 2 weeks? I do it bi-weekly. So let's see what message we have regarding our finances for the next 2 weeks. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, practice. So we have the practice card. And this is telling me that we need, I have a saying that I always say is practice makes progress, right? Practice does not make perfect, practice makes progress. So when we're practicing, what we're practicing this week is to progress, right? So I'll go first, right? For me, I know I need to practice discipline in my spending. I can go ham, right, on my spending. I'm practicing conservatism in my spending, or frugality, right? What have you, right? So I'm doing a no spend month this December. Oh my God. You imagine, in like, I'm gonna blink and it's really gonna be December, right? But I'm practicing frugality by measuring my spending, by limiting my spending. What can you practice regarding your finances this week? Is it practicing, automated savings? Is it practicing, giving a test run to a new budget, right? Is it practicing, is it practicing limiting, right? So this is a time, right? We're back to school, right? So it's time to practice a new routine or an old routine, right? So we're getting back into the swing of things. So is it practicing abstention from, going out to eat, right? Maybe, every time your kid says, I want McDonald's, practicing saying no. Things like that, right? So and that's how we get progress. And I know it looks like there's 3 figures here, but the way I see it is it's one figure progressing, right? It's not 3 figures practicing. It's if you practice, you start here and you end up here. So that's why I am saying practice makes progress. What can you practice regarding your finances this week? And put it in, like, don't quit, right? Because we might, oh, I started here, and you quit, you're gonna stay here. But if you keep practicing, keep tweaking, keep, you know, engaging with the process, you're going to eventually end up here. And measure it. I love tracking because practice makes progress. How do you, like, you know, you have to measure where you started and see how far you've come, right? Because it's easy to say, oh, I didn't get anywhere, right? But if you're measuring, if you're tracking, like, oh, this week I was able to have 2 no spend days, and next week I might have 3 or 4. Next week I might have 5 or 6, right? It's progress. But if I didn't track it, I won't know that this is where I started and this is where I am. So do practice. You know, practice to progress and also measure your progress. All right, let me know if this resonated in the comments for you. I hope you are all adjusting to, you know, the end of the summer, beginning of fall. I can't wait for the fall. The fall here in New England is gorgeous, and I don't really like the summer. It's too hot. I overheat. So if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I will see you in my next video. This is Courageous. Stay brave.